In under 5 minutes, I am going to share with you the secrets for self-discipline. Perhaps you've already heard of Miyamoto Musashi before. Musashi was arguably the greatest samurai in history. He fought in 61 duels and never lost a single one. So, I think it's safe to say he knew a great deal and had profound insights into the art of self-discipline. Just a week before his death, Musashi wrote a short work titled Dokkōdō, which, translated more literally, means the way of walking alone. In it, Musashi laid out principles for living a disciplined life. And today, I'm going to share some of those principles with you so you can strengthen your own self-discipline and, in turn, achieve your goals more effectively. So, by the end of this video, you won't just understand the mindset of a samurai, you'll also discover new ways of thinking that may never have crossed your mind before. In this video, we'll explore the first 5 principles of Musashi's Dokkōdō. The first principle states, accept everything exactly as it is. Refusing to accept things as they are leads to illusion, and once you're caught in illusion, you lose the ability to act effectively in the world. Life then becomes more painful, because every action ends in failure. Success demands that we see the world with clarity, and to do that, we must begin by accepting reality as it truly is. A disciplined person embraces reality in order to work with it, rather than against it. The second principle says, do not seek pleasure for its own sake. Making pleasure your ultimate goal is one of the fastest, surest routes to failure. Why? Because the quickest and easiest paths to pleasure are usually tied to shallow, harmful habits, highly processed food, drugs, meaningless entertainment, and so on. What feels good in the moment often damages our health, while activities that seem painful at first, studying, exercising, working, running, are the ones that reward us in the long run. A disciplined person doesn't chase pleasure for its own sake. Instead, they choose pursuits that challenge them to grow. These may be difficult at the start, but they lead to the deepest, most lasting fulfillment. The third principle is, under no circumstances rely on a partial feeling. If you feel torn or uncertain about a decision, it means you're not yet clear on the right course of action. The best move in that moment is not to act, but to hold back your judgment and avoid rushing into conclusions. What you must do is keep searching, keep seeking evidence and clarity until that uncertainty leaves your body entirely. A disciplined person listens to themselves. They think twice and act once. They move only when they're sure the time is right, and in doing so, they avoid rash, impulsive decisions. The fourth principle of Musashi states, think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world. Dwelling too much on yourself is often an act of self-sabotage. What do you really gain by obsessing over yourself? Do you become wiser, more loving, more capable? Do you truly understand yourself better? No, you simply become more vain and proud. The path to intelligence, love, competence, and self-knowledge lies in your actions in the world. You come to understand yourself and grow when you see how your actions take shape in reality. You come to know yourself more clearly when you notice how your actions affect those around you, not when you spend your time endlessly thinking about yourself. A disciplined person does not fixate on themselves. Instead, they think deeply about the world and about how their actions ripple through it. The fifth principle of Musashi is, be detached from desire throughout your life. The Buddha taught that attachment is the root of suffering. When you cling to something you don't have, you suffer from its absence. And when you lose something you are attached to, you suffer from its loss. A disciplined person still has desires and ambitions, but they do not cling to them. If they cannot obtain what they want, they accept it. And by refusing to be bound by attachment, they avoid suffering more than is necessary for their growth. So, according to Musashi, you will become more disciplined if you live by the first 5 principles of the Dokkōdō. Accept everything exactly as it is. Do not seek pleasure for its own sake. Under no circumstances rely on a partial feeling. Think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world, and be detached from desire throughout your life. This, of course, is only one interpretation of Musashi's principles. You may not agree with them, you may not even believe in them. Perhaps I don't fully believe in them myself, but if you put into practice the ideas shared in this video, who knows? You might notice a remarkable change in your own life. And if you already live by the principles of the Dokkōdō, share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm certain your insights or advice could help a lot of people.